Here's all the runners lined up. Let me tell you about each one. Starting from the outside, there's Blessing Abware from Nigeria. She's 28 years old and runs really fast, 23 seconds. Great Britain has Desiree Henry, who's doing amazing this year. She's only 21 and almost broke 11 seconds in the 100-meter race. She got 11.09 seconds in the 100 meters. She came in fourth in both races. That's not as good as the double Olympic champion Elaine Thompson, who's having a great season. She started with her best time ever indoors to 39 seconds in the 60 meters. So this 200-meter race should be perfect for her right now. Daphne Shippers trains in America. So many of these runners come from the Caribbean when their season starts. It's American relay season and the World Relay Championships too. Then Joanna Atkins will run on the inside track. The Jamaican team ran in that Bahamas relay meet at the World Relays. Thompson ran illegally because the wind was too strong at plus 2.2, but she's in amazing shape right now. So Thompson is in lane 5. Daphne Shippers is next to her in lane 4. Talu is in lane 6. The wind might affect the runners on that top curve. Here's the women's 200 meters. Thompson gets off to a really good start, and then Talu, who always starts super fast. Veronica Campbell-Brown is running well, but keeps moving ahead. Talu versus Thompson. Thompson wins it. Daphne Shippers comes in second. The time is 22.19 seconds. Look at this perfect, beautiful way of running. She's high on her toes, hips up high. Some runners were struggling a little and had to slow down at the end, like in those Olympic Games. But Shippers had a tough time. She got the silver medal in the 200 meters and 5th in the 100 meters. She didn't do as well as we thought she would, but Thompson sure did. What an amazing athlete. She's the best in every way. So the winning time was 22.19 seconds, running against a slight headwind. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So that was Elaine Thompson-Herah winning the Diamond League. 200 meters, and this was way back in 2017 at the Doha Diamond League. And as you can see, we also had Veronica Campbell-Brown in this race. So, this was back before Veronica Campbell retired. Daphne Shippers was also in this race too. So this race was super competitive with really good athletes. Elaine Thompson-Herah here, as you can see, didn't have the best start in this race. Coming off the curve, she was at the back. She was basically in last place, but the way she ran that curve was so amazing. Once she hit the curve, she immediately shot into first place and got ahead of Daphne Shippers, who is a really good competitor in the 200 meters. But Elaine Thompson here, with her super fast speed, definitely just pulled away from everyone else, winning in 22.19 seconds. And back then, that was a really fast time compared to now where athletes are. Running 22 seconds easily, if you're not running around 21.7 or 21.6 seconds, you're not running fast in the women's 200 meters. So this was definitely a great performance from Elaine, and I hope you all enjoyed that throwback race as we continue to show exciting races from different years in 2025, and you all seem to be enjoying them. So I'm happy about that, but yeah, this was a great performance from Elaine, and everyone is hoping that Elaine can get back to being injury-free because back then, Elaine had no problems. Elaine was at MVP training group. She was running normally. Yes, athletes do have small injuries, and that would have been the most she had back then because she was running week after week at different meets, and she was winning everything. This was around the time that Elaine won her first gold medal. This was after Elaine won her first gold medal. She won her first gold in 2016, so this was a year later. So she definitely would have been seen as a big threat at any meet in the 100 and 200 meters. So yeah, she was comfortable back then. She was running fast with no injuries. Fast forward to years later, and yeah, She's basically not competing at World Championships because she didn't sign up in time for the trials, Jamaica's national trials, which is just about a week and a half or less than a week away. So the deadline for athletes who want to compete at the trials ended on June 15th at 11:59 at night dot, and Elaine didn't make that late entry list. So yeah, it's bad news for Elaine Thompson-Herah fans. She won't be competing at the national trials, which means she won't be competing at the World Championships in September. That will be in Tokyo. It's definitely shocking to some people, but some kind of expected it because we haven't seen Elaine on the track at all this season, and usually athletes get 1 or 2 races in before they run at their national trials. We saw Shelly Ann Fraser-Price do it. We saw Shericka Jackson has been competing. Yeah, we've seen most of the athletes so far. We just haven't seen Elaine, and we heard that she had a new coach in Florida. No one knows which training group or who the coach is. We just knew that she was in America training, but it doesn't seem like it's going that well because she hasn't been on the track so far this season. It's really sad that she won't be able to compete at the big stage this year, and there won't be any World Championships next year. So she could possibly use that time to try to get back to being completely healthy, use the rest of this year, next year, and then come back for the World Championships in 2027 and possibly the Olympics in 2028. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But feel free to leave your thoughts about this in the comments. But that's all for today. Thank you all for watching.